What's good, everybody? Once again, this is Silent Mode, maker, artist, and Lego enthusiast. And as you might have guessed, it's time for another bag of GoBricks. I'm just going to get right into it. If you happen to be crazy enough to watch, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys have had a great night last night, and certainly a better night than I have. Very interesting occurrences. That's all I'm going to say right now. Let's see what's in this bag. Just going to close my email clients. There we go. Again, sorting plates, tiles, useful bits, interesting bits. And I'm going to need a bag to put the spare bits in. Completely forgot to fetch one of the larger bags, but I have this one. That's cool. Yeah, so I took a cursory glance at Brick Hive's video, which came out a couple of hours ago, I think, a few hours ago. And I'm going to say off the top that I was glad that I didn't go to Bricktastic. There's something about the, oh dear, got a damaged tile here and it's a gold tile. Never mind. There's something about the photo of the mosaic that really grinded my gears. I think it was, well, I'm not going to say or go into much detail about it, but there was something that was rather unpleasant about that photo. I can't put my finger on it. And I don't think I would have gained anything from having gone to Bricktastic, but that's okay. I wasn't there. I am going to say, however, there's another damaged brick. This one is probably usable, but it's got some significant marks on it. I am going to say, however, that I would really like to see an alternative event on a similar scale. We have brick festivals over here, which is good. I think they're more independent, but in my opinion, at least, there's a monopoly on these events, which will ultimately mean that certain people won't be able to take part. Certain people won't even get an invite at eventually. I think that's what it's going to come down to. And it's most importantly, it's going to rob people of the ability to showcase what they've built. So I would certainly back, especially an independent alternative. Bearing in mind that it probably won't get the support from Lego or anybody else, because obviously the events that we currently have are big because of support from Lego. But that is just my unpasteurized opinion. As I said last year, though, I think it's good to be able to do those kinds of events or those particular events because it's an opportunity to be exposed to a different audience, a bigger audience. And ultimately, it should be about what people who aren't brainwashed like and don't like. You know, just having the opportunity to see what is there. Anyway, let's not listen to me. Very few people do. It's okay. Whatever possesses me to get on a live stream and start talking all this stuff. I think this one is going to be relatively quick, as these should be. So yeah, there's a few more double-sided plates, some regular plates. Some tiles, of course. I think this is the best selection of random bits I've gotten from GoBricks to date. I have bought, I think it's a total of six. Sorry, not six. Three 1.5 kilo lots. There's definitely more than that. I bought quite a lot of GoBricks parts, and this is the best selection I've gotten so far. Anyway, I'm on here quickly because I wanted to get my fix. I'm actually going out later today. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get around because they've decided to cut off my area of London. They say it's engineering works, but I just think that they are just trying to pee people off today. Because I never actually see any of these engineering works. But yeah, nevertheless, I will be out and about today, and I just wanted to get this done. Mostly so that it's not sitting around doing nothing. I'm tempted to do another one actually, but let's see how this goes. But no, concerning the events, I've got bigger things to be concerned about right now. Namely that I don't have anything size-worthy to display at one of these events. I really ought to start working on something. Whether it's the advent calendar, pallet town, one of these bigger things, the big rebuild perhaps. Yeah, got to do something. But right now it's about having the energy to do these things and the motivation. Hey, that's nice. I got one of these curved slopes. Just had an idea actually, realizing that I could potentially model some of these GoBricks parts in Part Designer. I'm pretty sure somebody else has done it already, but I could try modeling some of these parts and then making them available through Patreon or something. I mean, technically people could do it themselves, but it would be for the convenience of those too lazy to do it themselves. Now, it wouldn't work if it was just one or two parts, but if there was a whole library, then it could certainly be feasible. Just going to check my mail real quick. Okay. Okay, they shipped my GoBricks or GoBricks order. That is cool. Pause. Oh. I wasn't even aware that I was on an affiliate program with Fantasy, but it is with AWin, who've been a-holes, but never mind. Yeah, this is a bit too quick. I may actually get another bag. So I don't think I have any deliveries coming today, which is fine. It makes things a little bit simpler. Yeah. One thing I will say, however, for anyone who is listening, is that I had noticed that around this time last year, especially before Bricktastic, I found myself getting angrier for some strange reason. I think last year it was more to do with the idea of being around unpleasant people. But even this year, even though I wasn't going to Bricktastic, I felt myself getting angry. I felt myself getting confrontational, and it might simply be because I heard about Bricktastic, and I know that it's obviously a popular event, and certain people are going to be there. I guess I haven't yet overcome anger, my frustrations and things, but I'm on the way there because you haven't seen me do anything or say anything particularly confrontational. Whoops. I mean, I think I've managed myself okay this year, and there's nothing really to be that angry about. Oops. There it is. I guess it's just a case of watching my back, because there's no telling what some of these people may try to do, whether I'm there or not. So I'm just going to grab another bag, and I think I will take this one. Doesn't look particularly interesting, but let's see what we have in here. This is the one that has these things with tools on them. I forgot what they're called. Okay, these things. We've got 9 different tools here, including a drill. Not as nice looking as actual Lego ones, but this one has a few of them broken off. But that's okay. Yeah, I really don't know what it is, to be absolutely honest, as to why I've had these particular things to deal with, but I guess it's part and parcel of being me. But I think as long as I don't act on anything, I'll be okay. There's an orange magic wand, one for my collection, I guess. Once upon a time, I did try and collect as many Lego magic wands as I could. And I don't really feel the need to anymore. I think I have most, if not all of them. I guess in the back of my mind, I know what being angry can do, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. It bothers me to lose my temper. Now, some people may try and take advantage of that factoid, but that's the truth. Oh, I mixed those two. I should have put the, oh gosh, look at that. That's pretty bad. Okay. I forgot I should have put the spare pieces from each bag in separate bags, but doesn't matter now. I think I'm gonna make some room, and yeah, I'll start with the plates. Yeah, this live stream isn't going to take very long. I just literally wanted to get on here and do some more sorting, or preliminary sorting at least. Oh yeah, yeah. Damn, I completely forgot. Anyway. Oh, I think I know why I got that email regarding Fantasy affiliation. It's because I probably created a link for the Fantasy gumball machine. That's the only logical reason I can think of. And I don't think I've made a penny from that, but it's okay. It's all right. There's another magic wands. Even got a little handle for the magic wands. Oh, that's a damage technique brick. But yes, indeed, in the background, you can see it says less anger, more creation. That's the theme for this year. And indeed, if I'm going to follow that theme, there has to be less anger. And there certainly has to be more creation. So focusing on actually creating and then showcasing things. Not doing so much ranting, although I think it's fine to have an opinion. I definitely don't get the impression that Lego is my hobby anymore because of everything that's going on. But I mean, certainly not the people involved in the hobby. Get another magic wand. But I can still enjoy the hobby. How's it going, Owen? What do you mean still sorting Lego? I did actually go to bed after that last live stream, and this is just a quick something that I started doing a few minutes ago. You can see that I've been live for about 20 minutes. But I still have plenty of bags left. and I will show you evidence of the bags that I have left when I'm done here. But yes, I did sleep. I made a point of going to sleep, and I woke up. Well, I woke up a few hours ago actually, but I only got out of bed in the last hour or so. Anyway, what are you doing up, Owen? You're supposed to be nocturnal. You're eating lunch. Well, that's quite odd. It's not even lunchtime yet. But I see what you mean. I do like prawn cocktail. That is one of my favorite crisp flavors. Fun facts. Got a, excuse me, purple pith helmets or lavender pith helmets. I'll put that to the side. The sand green ball joints. So now you're staying up all day and sleeping at night. That's a complete 180. But I suppose it's good practice. You have to get back into it if you really want to do it. This looks as if it's a minifigure arm, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll just put that to the side. Okay, there it is. Yeah, 180 degrees, which is basically just means that you're doing the opposite of what you used to do. I appreciate that, Owen, and that's yeah. I'm gonna put that comment on the screen. That's that's actually made my morning. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so just putting these spare parts away. Then I'm going to do the plates, the tiles, and the so-called interesting parts. Got a few of these, basically tools. While eating cheese, well, if I'd say in general, you want to watch out for eating cheese if you're going to go to sleep. because cheese gives you nightmares. I don't think it was quite the case yesterday. I did have some cheese, but I don't think that's what gave me nightmares this morning. I think it was completely to do with something else. Right, so adding to my plates collection. And then we've got some tiles. And then these bits which I deemed were interesting, which are some more double-sided plates. And there's a minifigure head. There's a dark blue ingot. All that good stuff. I think one thing that would be really interesting is just as a thought experiment is to have one of these streams where I ask people to deliberately not leave any likes. Now, of course, there have to be a significant number of people watching the stream for it to work. But I'm just going to ask people not to like the video or do anything because I want to see what actually happens. Right, water's cool. I've got some orange juice here. I got it yesterday. I'm going to be having some of that a bit later. But yes, I wanted to demonstrate that I still have quite a few bags. See, so I haven't been up all night sorting, as you can see. Let's bring the camera up a little bit there. So I still have 5 bags. I think I received 11 in total. I've still got 5 bags, so that's at least another couple of shows, I think. But in any case, we're approaching the half-an-hour mark, so I'm going to call it a morning here. I am going to get dressed. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to travel around London today. And I'll give you guys your time back to go watch another far more popular streamer. But this has been rather therapeutic. I managed to get a few things off my chest with very few risks. I don't have a secret stash, at least not of GoBricks. I do still have some relatively unsorted bags from previous lots of GoBricks. I'll probably go through those in greater depth in the future to find some other bits that I'm after. But anyway, we are approaching the half-an-hour mark, and I'm just going to say thank you everybody who happened to be listening today to my gibberish, to my ranting. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day today if I don't see you later. And until next time, this has been Silent Mode, maker, artist, and Lego enthusiast. As always, encouraging you all to do your thing.